Hey folks, Kilt-Man here. Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? I hope you're all doing a lot better than me. Right, now I was about to do a video reading a story out from one of my books. Yes, I get asked a lot to do short stories, to tell my short stories, read them out to you guys. I had 2 books published, I won a literary award, everything was going great. That career could have gone off somewhere, but it didn't for various reasons. In the video that I tried to do, not once, not twice, but 3 times before, just before this, I explained everything. And I gave a lengthy introduction to the story I was going to read to you. And it was all going great. The first time I tried it, I fucked up. I just got a bit tongue-tied and lost me thread. And then went, oh, screw it, I'll start again. So I started again. I mean, that happens a lot, to be honest. Anyone who does YouTube videos, you will know this. Most of the time, I sit there, hit that record button, and then it's just blah, 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 blah. And it goes on and on and on, and sometimes on and on and on, even further. And I'm happy with it. It's great. It's pure stream of consciousness stuff. Or I'm reviewing things, and I know where I'm talking about, what I'm going to say, and I can go off on a tangent, but come back again. Sometimes, you want to start it off with a bit of a hook, like a short story, a hook to bring people in. And if you don't get that right, you kind of get annoyed, so you do it again and again, you get technical hitches too. So anyway, everything was going great guns first time round until I screwed up. Thought, okay, no worries, just start it again, no worries. And then I got about 10, maybe 12 minutes in. That's quite a distance. Because once you've got over that first hurdle, that's it. You're plain sailing. Unless extraneous variables get involved. Outside forces. In which case, in this particular case, there's a feline outside source. And I think most of you know who I'm talking about. Wednesday the cat. Wednesday, who in the last few videos, you've seen her padding round in the background, just spectrally appearing here, there, everywhere. A swish of the tail, and then suddenly she's over there, and then she's over there in the blink of an eye. It's kind of cute, but this wasn't cute. She come in here, and I'm in full spiel, and then she very loudly, audibly threw up on the kitchen floor. Right there, just right there. I thought cats were delicate and dainty. You know, they do everything quietly and, you know, very demure, very slinky and very stealthy, very quiet. When they're doing their business in the litter tray, they're very clean, they hide it all and all that sort of stuff. I could not continue. So I ranted and raved, albeit briefly, then turned the recording off, and then booted the cat, fucking hell, shit, and then obviously sponged it all up, mopped the floor down. Right, okay, let's start again. And third time lucky. Hey, so we tried again. And I got a bit further into it this time. And in fact, the beginning of the intro was a lot more smoother, a lot more streamlined. I got to the relevant point a lot quicker without so many deviations from the path. And then I got into the story and the cat returned. This time out that way and even louder, threw up again. There was no way, even with the music playing in the background and me, you know, being erudite and reading out the story, you could hear the cat throwing up. And it wasn't particularly atmospheric and conducive to the story and, you know, pertaining to the story. So I had to stop it all over again. And I was really, really annoyed. You know, I never hurt animals, never. But I wanted to. Oh, but she's obviously ill, there's something wrong. There's nothing wrong with that cat. She's done it on fucking purpose. This is the same cat that she got spayed, just over a week ago now, but she took the lampshade, the cone of shame off her head. She went, no, 5 days, I had enough of this. took it off. Okay, fine. The wound has healed. So great. I'm happy with that. Brilliant. So everyone else thinks, let's put a collar on her. Okay, needs a collar. Yeah, I can understand that. But it's got a bell on it. A bell. Oh, we always know where she's going to be. The little jingle bell, jingle bell. You imagine that if you're the one wearing that bell, it's going to drive you insane. So my heart goes out to the cat in this particular example, because we know, my daughter checked on this, it causes anxiety in some cats and they will rebel. And she did rebel. The new collar was on, and it's a nice little tartan collar as well. Oh, how apt. The kilted kitty, and the bell was jingle jangling. She took a big dump on our bed. Luckily, it was on Mrs. Kilt-Man's side of the bed, but a dump nonetheless was there. She's, what I said about cats, very clean. They hide it all. And that's the thing about the litter tray, when you go and pick it all up and all that. You wrap a bag around your hand and you can see a little trace of brown poking through all the quarry sludge, which is the litter tray, the ingredients of. And you see a little bit of brown there, a little nugget, and you pick it up. It's like a concertina. There's like a huge snake-long turd, which is, she's buried it underneath all of this stuff. And you're like, oh my God, it's bigger than me. You're gonna try and wrap it all up. So for her to take a dump on the bed, and it wasn't like, oh, she's got a problem. No, she was pissed off and letting us know, I don't know where this fucking bell. You saw what I did to that cone, yeah? You think I want this? And you've done it to me again? Well, suck on this then. Oh my God. See, dogs having turds. Dogs go out on the street and just have a big shit. And they form that stupid position. Especially it's a Gale dog, as Roxy, of course, and all my dogs have been Gales. You know, the back's arched, the tail's ridiculous. And it looks like, you know, like a kangaroo. And it comes out, and then you sort of have a look at it and go like, I didn't do that. Hey, that wasn't me. You sort that out. Nothing to do with me. And off they go. Cats bury it all. Very nice and neat and tidy. So she took a dump because she was pissed off. And I'm beginning to think that she threw up twice on purpose. Oh, I know. Kilt-Man, an upset tummy for little putty tat. Little upset tummy. I don't believe that for a second. That cat has a fantastic diet. She loves her food, loves her tucker. She's great with it. She threw up on purpose. Oh, what are you doing? I hate the way you sit there and look at yourself in that stupid little frame there and start talking, waffling, talking crap, and you're not paying any attention to me. Well, there you are. I'm going to make you pay attention to me. I'm a little ill kitty. Are you paying attention yet? Oh, I'll do it a bit louder then. Everyone's a critic, aren't they? People have asked for me to read these stories out. And now, it seems, forces beyond my control do not want me to. God, it's a great story as well. Oh, man. Anyway, I may, at some point soon, try to redo this once the cat is in quarantine. If that cat was an illegal immigrant, I'll tell you what, that'd be sent back right away. Deported. With a boot up its ass. You know, my boot. Oh, I love her really, but it won't happen now. If I start reading that now, she'll come back in and go, oh, doing that again, are you? Like fucking Linda Blair. In fact, look at this. Just realised we actually have got Linda Blair here with a nice little fountain of green spew. Come on, let's get in there. And that was the cat. Dogs have the decency to eat their own spew. Because that's food. To a dog, that's food. Dogs eat stuff straight away, super immediately, because in their instincts, in their DNA, that could be the last meal they're ever going to have. So I'm going to fight, you know, and any more forthcoming food, they pounce on it, eat it right away, because I might never get another chance again. Cats just go like, oh, I like a bit of that. The normal cat food. Nibble, nibble, nibble. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to move on. Oh, you got a fridge. She's there in the fridge because there's little packets of cooked chicken. Oh, loves the chicken. So you open the fridge, no matter how quietly you think you're opening it, it's like someone's thrown the cat over your shoulder. She's leapt from on high, and you just, oh, a cat's there. You're looking over your shoulder. No, she's not here. No, she's not here. She's already there. She's in the fucking fridge. All I wanted to do was read you a little story. All these props and things were all to do with that. Well, I couldn't find many things which were relevant. This is the best I could do. And I left the lens flare and the sunlight shining through the windows because that's applicable to the story itself. So I'll do that. So everything seemed to be, you know, working in cahoots to deliver a proper, you know, situation and you know, experience. But the cat, who is of course conspicuous now by her absence, because she knows she's wrought her black magic on me already. She knows I've done the job. He'll never read that again. He won't get a chance. The next time he opens that book, there'll be a little turd inside it, smeared all down the pages. God. I'm laughing now, I wasn't before. Anyway, folks, well, it's probably a good example to say, like, do you want me to read these things out? Because if you don't want me to, then just tell me, because, hey, look, it is what it is. I get asked a lot to do it. These stories are great. But I would say that, wouldn't I? There was a career there, a burgeoning career. I wrote these during my time in the Marines, and they got published as I come out of the Marines, and it could have been a whole new career structure. It didn't happen that way, but I've got a lot of blame on myself for that. But I did despise the publishers because they were shit, they were inept, and they let me down time and time and time again. So I walked out of the third book in the 3-book deal. I walked out on that. Reneged on it. Anyway, not quite the video I had intended. Oh, the cat. The cat. I know loads of people who are cat owners, and they always say, like, yeah, you're a dog person, but cats, oh, it's a different world. And the way you lead your life, she's going to destroy it all. She's on the inside, and like some kind of, like, you know, insurgent, she will start ripping apart the infrastructure of your lifestyle and gear it towards her own ideals. God, I've made her out to be a little fucking fairy terrorist, but that's what she is. Demon, bloody demon. That's why witches have cats. A lot of demons have cats as familiars. You can't trust cats at all. Right, anyway, let me know. The story was called Monument. I'm going to take Mrs. Kilt-Man out now for a couple of bevies and try and calm myself down. And I may come back and go, oh, let's try that. Let's try reading that story again. After several whiskeys, I'll be like, no, I can't find the word. I can't turn the pet. I can't even see the words. Who wrote this shit? I'll get around to it. Anyway, folks, I hope you're having a much better time than me. Cats, I don't have the explanations for it. Dogs, I know dogs exceptionally well. I know them spiritually, I know them intellectually, I know them very platonically. I was going to say physically there, but I know them exceptionally well. I understand them, I know their mentality. All different breeds. Cats, oh God. She's scarred me for life. she finds veins. Her claws can actually go inside the skin and they can actually tease and tickle a vein. Oh, we invite these things into our houses and make pets of them. Oh, they... It's more like a fucking ticking time bomb. You've been snogging with Freddy Krueger? Oh, fucking hell. I will try to get back with a twisted tail. No, it's a quest now, isn't it? Let's be honest, it's a quest. So, I'll take up no more of your time because I need to go out and drink whiskey in the sun and calm the F down. So, in the meantime, it's ever like, if you've got a cat, kick it up the arse in between time. Please keep it Kilted, keep it Celtic. Keep away from cats. I'm going to see you all. Raiders. And the fact they sound when they get on the bed in the wee small hours, and like you don't sleep properly when you got a cat, especially a young cat. You always got one eye sort of open. Where are they? Has it got in the loft again? Is it on the roof? Has it got out? What's it done now? Has it caused millions of pounds worth of damage by running in front of a double-decker bus, which has then swerved to avoid it and gone through someone's house? It could happen. And then you hear, you feel the gentle sort of undulation on the duvet, and it's not your missus just gently reaching round, to say, hello, I'm here, are you awake? It's the cat coming up, and then you hear this purring, and it sounds like fucking Apache attack helicopter. It just rotors and engines going, and it's right in your face, and its mouth's open. Oh god! And then little glistening, very small fangs, small, but they're sharp and they're finite and they penetrate deep like a snake's fangs, straight into the bloodstream. That's it. These dogs have the, give you a bit of time because they just chomp and chew and twist and maybe break a few bones. But you've got a bit of time to think about it. Cats go straight in to the important bits. Your veins. Got ya. Right, I'm out of here. And I might never come back.